Now moving on to important geothermal news, which you may or may not find anywhere else but here at InfoWars. The Ring of Fire is roaring to life, and there will be earthquakes of historic importance. This American Dream article goes through the history of the Ring of Fire, and lately there's been a lot of activity as far as the Ring of Fire and its threat on not only earthquakes and volcanoes, but also nuclear events. So we start out here with, does it seem to you like there has been an unusual amount of seismic activity around the world lately? Well, it isn't your imagination. The Ring of Fire is roaring to life, and that is really bad news for the west coast of the United States. Approximately 90% of all earthquakes and approximately 75% of all volcanic eruptions occur along the Ring of Fire. It also goes on to say that on Wednesday, the most powerful strike-slip earthquake ever recorded happened along the Ring of Fire. As long as that happens outside of any area where people are living, that's fine. But once it moves into California or moves into Japan or any place along the Ring of Fire, let's take a look at that graphic again. It's gonna be a massive shift in life on Earth. In 2001, there were 137 earthquakes of magnitude 6.0 or greater, and in 2011, there were 205. Again, 2001, 137, 2011, 205. And of course, what that means to our nuclear reactors that sit on the Ring of Fire, as you can see, we've got plenty there in the great Northwest and in California and along China, Japan, and of course, we've already had the Fukushima disaster. Maybe that's just an appetizer for the big meal awaiting us. Again, that article, the American Dream article, the Ring of Fire is roaring to life, and there will be earthquakes of historic importance. Please check it out at Infowars.com. Moving on now to a Houston councilwoman who warns of UN agenda in city projects. Oh, the word is beginning to get out. Activists and some politicians see Agenda 21 as a UN-led conspiracy to impose worldwide control on people, in part by denying private property rights through the implementation of sustainable growth or green initiatives by local and state governments. Just what we've been talking about here for the past week. And of course, it also goes on to say, this is the United States of America. We don't answer to anyone but the good old U.S. of A. Get that through your thick UN skull. It doesn't say that in here, but I just said that. Brown said during discussions of the garages, by this vote, we're giving $26 million to a non-American initiative and interest.